Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
Hello, foodie beauties.
So, I hope everyone is having a great Thursday. Amber has yet to post, so we'll see. Kind of hoping she doesn't, but I can feel it in my bones she's going to. Probably right as soon as I finish this one. But yeah, hope y'all are having a great day. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become a channel member. So, Foodie now, is ready to reveal what her health problem is. New health issue revealed. But, like in the thumbnail, she did specify type 2 diabetes. So, I don't know if that's the kind she already had. I'm going to figure it is. And I'll be entirely honest with you, I don't really know the difference between the types. I know one is like the kind you're born with, and then the other kind is the one that some people get later on in life. I think type 2 is the one that you get later on in life, mostly from diet, because the warning that was on Google said that millions of U.S. citizens are at risk of type 2 diabetes, and there was no warning for that on the type 1. So that's what I'm going to guess. And is there a type 3? I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. And let's dive right in, shall we?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Foodie. Very quiet. It's going to be another somber one.
Welcome back to another video. So this video is actually going to be...
Oh, the couch is now magically back in place. Okay, interesting.
About my previous video.
Is she gonna get, like, emotional about it? I don't know as though I've ever seen Foodie cry other than when she's, like, really raging.
And I'm doing a lemon mukbang.
Ew.
Ooh.
Why?
The pleasure and the pain. If my skin looks like oily, it's because
She must be getting like close to scurvy or something if she's having to suck on lemons, dude.
Haven't been moisturizing my face like I should be.
My self-care routine has gone out the window as well. Still showering. So, still better than Amber, but I just haven't been doing like my prep and all that.
So I put like I bought a moisturizer, about 2 moisturizers from Lush. One I use regularly, the Skin's Shangri-La.
Girl, that is so expensive.
And if you know Lush, you know that's one of the best ones.
Well, it better be for nearly $70 a pot.
For sure. So I haven't really been using it. Like I go through bouts where I just don't care about my skincare routine.
I can understand that.
So now I care. And
I guess it's out of date.
I know that sounds so weird. If you're not inside my head,
I mean, as someone who struggles with anxiety and depression as well, yeah, no, I get it. I understand, but, you still gotta do, like, your bare minimum, I guess.
Probably will never get it.
And I mean, if you're in the bathroom anyways, like, you might as well.
I'm trying my best to make you guys understand, but, so I use this other moisturizer, Peace, because it has...
The look on her face was like, peace, guys, peace.
Cocoa butter, almond, and aloe, and
that would be way too heavy for my skin.
I don't know, I just like I find it a bit too heavy.
Yeah.
And
I don't think it's meant for people of our complexion, hon. To be completely honest with you.
Not greasy, but just heavy, that cocoa butter heaviness to use as like an everyday moisturizer. So I actually use it as a moisturizing mask, so I don't really waste it. Like a kind of an overnight mask, or just a mask when I'm not going to be putting on makeup and I'm just going to be staying at home. So yeah.
You're really out of breath, girl.
Now, yesterday I did a video where I said I had a new health problem.
You baited that you had a new health problem, yeah.
And I didn't really want to talk about what it was.
Oh my god, imagine Julia knocks over the plaque and that one gets damaged too.
There's just some times where I feel like more vulnerable and like I don't want to talk about certain personal things. It's not that I'm trying to like clickbait you guys.
No, you definitely are. You definitely are. I said you were.
You know, because I did have a new health issue, but I didn't really just want to talk about it. It's not something like, it's something that could potentially be serious.
Well, hasn't that been the case for every health problem you've had, girl?
But it's not like right now super serious.
Okay, it don't matter. You need to treat it like it's right now super serious.
As long as I really start taking care of myself. So, and this is the thing, like it's just like, I feel like
she knows that if it's diabetes related, like, hello, girl, we've been telling you this whole time, you eat way too many carbs, and that all translates into sugar in your body. So, like, unless you're going to finally own up to that, I don't know.
Health-wise, everything is just crumbling down. And I'm not coming on here, to ask for sympathy. I'm just here to share my
Seems like you are.
personal experiences in life.
Because she knows that, like, her beezers, they're going to be there to, like, support her and whatnot. So,
Good and bad. And regardless of the reception of them, basically.
Okay, so then why are we having to do, like, a whole prelude?
So, I'll probably drink a lot of water in between.
I mean, don't apologize for that, girl. I won't give you a crap for drinking water.
There's quite a few new people that are watching me now. I see a lot of comments. I'm new here. So in case actually, a lot of my videos are privated, my old ones, so you can't really go back and see like the health journey from the beginning in a lot of ways. So basically,
True. You're gonna have to go check out the reaction channels for that.
I'll just give you like a recap of my health issues. And then I'll explain what's wrong with me now. So, where do I even start?
Oh, Lord.
Actually,
Yeah, where?
I'll just start with like obesity related illnesses. I don't want to get into my whole health history, but currently the illnesses I have that are related to my morbid obesity.
Which is all of them, girl. Like, what?
So, I have sleep apnea, which I've had for years now. I don't even know how many years. I would have to think, and my brain's not braining. So, it's been years since I've had that. Had the whole sleep study done, which is horrible, by the way.
Girl, I bet.
I don't know. Like when I'm forced to sleep at a certain time, it just doesn't work for me. So, yeah, so that was interesting. But I got diagnosed with sleep apnea. How I knew I had sleep apnea, I get asked that a lot, was actually my mother noticed. Wow, my eyes look bloodshot.
Wow, I wonder why.
I'm just tired.
Sure.
So some weird noises going on. I hope they're not too distracting. So
What is it, the call to prayer that you're ignoring?
I went to a cabin with my family. My grandfather rented a cabin when he came down from Florida, and the whole family stayed there. This was years ago, maybe in 2018, 2017, 2018. I was always tired because I wasn't getting good sleep, and I would wake up. One indicator was I would wake up with pounding headaches.
Weird.
I would wake up in the night just like choking, and I wouldn't know why.
That's scary.
And then one time I fell asleep on the sofa, like sitting up, even with my mom was there, and she's like, you know, cutie, you're like, you know, you need to get like sleep apnea assessment because you're like keep waking up and like gasping for air.
That's scary, dude. That's scary.
So until I had my sleep study, I would sleep like propped up on the couch in my apartment, and yeah, it was not fun. So finally, when I had my CPAP machine, it was like, oh, it was like a relief, you know. I could sleep well, and I've had it since. So I have sleep apnea, and if you don't get that rectified, it's very dangerous. It increases your blood pressure, and yeah, it's not, you have to get it treated.
Why are we acting like this is a new thing, girl? Ben knew you had the sleep apnea, so let's speed it up.
Eventually, because it can lead to like heart problems and sometimes death if I'm left untreated. So then a few years ago, I also had pulmonary embolisms, which I've had twice.
That's scary.
The first time I just noticed a lot of chest pain, and like that went into my back and like in the lung area. So, and I was like so short of breath, more than usual. I couldn't even, and I just like, you know, couldn't do anything without, well, like walking a few steps, I would be so out of breath.
That's scary.
And
well, I mean, that with your weight added on top of it, that's really scary.
More than usual. So I went to the hospital, and they did a blood test and found, like, it's called a D-dimer test, and they found that I did have blood clots. And they did a CT scan, and they found I did have blood clots. I had some pulmonary embolism in my lung. So they put me on warfarin, Coumadin, and which is, for people who are overweight, the most effective option. But I had to get regular blood tests, INR tests, which were a pain until I bought my own machine. But before that, I had to go to the lab, like, I think it was like I don't remember, every week maybe. And so I asked to be put on another medication. So they put me on another medication at my request, and they did warn me about the potential issues, but they thought there would be a chance it would be okay. Because there's a risk of, if you're put on a medication, like a certain like for people over a certain weight, mostly only Coumadin will work. So they put me on a different one where I wouldn't.
Y'all, she's just rambling. I have no idea what she's talking about. Like, what?
Have to have the test done anymore. But the pulmonary embolism came back because it wasn't working. The medication wasn't working, so I went back on the Coumadin. So,
what, are those back?
Which I'm not on anymore. I know a lot of people are going to think that's so dumb and risky, because they did like tests in my legs to see like where the deep vein thrombosis, like to see if it was caused by a deep vein thrombosis, basically a blood clot in my legs or something. So they scanned my legs. It didn't originate from there. So they're not really sure where, but you are at a very high risk of developing blood clots if you are sedentary and if you are overweight. So
shocker.
That's another thing I had. So
she's just filled with blood clots?
I recently was diagnosed in 2023. Was it 2023? It was like recently. Diagnosed with diabetes. I've had really high blood sugar for a long time, so I've probably had the diabetes for a long time. So I have that, type 2. So yeah, those are currently the obesity related illnesses that I have.
So what's the new one? Like what?
Some tests.
We're over halfway through this video. We still haven't gotten to the subject.
We're done.
She doesn't want people in the hall to hear her.
So, and I got diagnosed with that here in Kuwait. I saw a doctor, and They, through like urinalysis, they do a urinalysis panel and blood work, found a high level of protein in my urine. So my kidneys, the beginning of having issues with my kidneys.
Scary.
Which is common with people with type 2. I was told to drink a lot of water, especially.
And you think that's not weight related?
With the medication for diabetes I was taking. And that brings me now to recently I've noticed like a very high increase in urination, like just always needing to urinate, like maybe every.
That's like a more severe sign of diabetes, isn't it?
Half an hour, literally, like just having to urinate and urinate.
Or is that kidneys?
And I would have like pain in my side, like in the kidney area, like in my back.
That's scary, girl.
And I was feeling like after, like at the end of when I would go to the washroom, it would like, I don't know how to explain, that uncomfortable feeling when you have like a UTI. And I just felt nauseous a lot, like sick to my stomach. So come to find out, I have a mild, like a kidney infection. It's not like severe. So I'm on.
Didn't one of y'all call that it would be a kidneys thing?
Antibiotics for that now, and Salah picked me up some cranberry like extract that helps with like this issue at the pharmacy. And I'm trying to drink a lot of water. And just, I'm so tired from this. Hi, baby girl. And, I'm just
wonder if she got it from the pool.
Trying to feel better. So I'm resting a lot and, yeah, doing what I can. But sometimes I get really tired like this and sometimes I have more energy. It's like, I don't know, it's weird, like when I was in the pool yesterday, I had a lot more energy, but I was still not feeling the greatest. And, I'm just drinking a lot of water, try to flush it out. So,
well, it's gonna take a lot of water.
I really want to try to be super careful what I put into my body. It's critical at this point. I don't want to have kidney damage. I know people who have had uncontrolled type 2 and they were on dialysis, and eventually the person I knew specifically is no longer with us, sadly.
Oh, scary.
And
you don't want that to be you, girl.
I don't know how much damage is already done to my kidneys, but
scary.
I don't want to have like kidney failure. So I'm trying to repair whatever damage is done, and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do on my part to do that, even if it's suffering like through the discomfort of the change and the trying to take control of my eating disorder and food addiction and stuff like that. So yeah, another kind of bleak video, but I hope that it will have a happy ending. And
I mean, I hope so too, girl, for your sake. I don't want to see anything bad happen to her, but I don't know, girl, you're gonna have to really push it.
Not an abrupt one, and I can just like.
And I think it's a little ironic we haven't been getting any mukbangs. It's either because she's eating food that she really doesn't enjoy, or she's not changing her food and she just doesn't want to hear that. She's just going to drink more water and try to swim some more.
Keep going and doing wonderful things in life. I don't think I've fully lived. I don't feel like I have, because I've done some really interesting, fun things in life, but I've always done them with a shadow hovering over. I have to follow up after
That was ominous.
the antibiotics are done with another urinalysis and blood test and see how the kidneys are doing. But inshallah, this will help it. And, you know, as long as I do my part, and just pray, do my part and pray. That's all I can do. So anyways, guys, thank you for listening to me. I always say that I feel like I have a lot
of weird cuts in this video.
of time, which is why I don't take myself seriously, and now I don't feel like I have a lot of time at all. So
That's scary. Yikes.
to deal with these issues. So things can go, when you have like diabetes like that and you start having chronic health issues because of it, things can go from bad to worse and like that. So
Well, girl, I hope they don't. I hope you get this under control. Like, I don't know, maybe this is the wake-up call you need, but you've had plenty.
and you know, I know a lot of people tried to warn me about that, and you know, it's true, you know, it's true. It can get really bad. So anyway, thank you for listening.
Yeah, I hear you, girl. I understand how scared you're feeling, that's for sure.
I always feel a bit better after I talk it out, and you know, I just didn't want to share at the time what was going on. I didn't feel like it. I was kind of just down and not feeling too good. I'm still not feeling too good, but I am working on, you know, getting healthy. I haven't eaten anything today.
Well, that ain't being healthy, girl.
But I woke up late. I don't feel terribly hungry right now. Head hunger, yes. I have that nagging head hunger, but physical hunger, I haven't been feeling well. Like I said, I have some nausea, so yeah. Just gonna tell it to shut up and go away and leave me the heck alone for a change. Anyway, I'll see you guys
Well, I'm not sure a diabetic in your position really should be, you know, fasting essentially, but
later. Hope you're doing well, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.
Lord, guys, well, that was bleak. My gosh. Genuinely, I hope she gets that under control. That's really scary. I can fully recognize that, like, these ladies, they do it to themselves, and then they come on here and, you know, cry for the sympathy. But I would still hate for it to happen, truly. So, I mean, hey. But, Foodie, this also now is just going to make people hold you even more accountable to the things that you show. So, and I have a feeling that's why we haven't really been seeing much. But we'll see how the next few days play out, right? But anyways, guys, I will get this edited and sent out for you. Once again, I hope you are having a great day. Possibly I'll see you in a little bit if Amber posts, but we'll see. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe. Become a channel member. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.